Sakafet YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Let's cook with me from start to finish. Darling, so it's so nice to be back in the kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some fried snapper in coconut milk as well as some spinach rice and greens. I have my snapper fillet that I got from Bradley's Fish, and I'm just going to be cutting it into smaller pieces so I can season it up. Make sure you pat the fish dry after cleaning it with some lemon juice and cool water before you season it up. To season my fish, I'm going to be using minimal ingredients, and I'm going to start by adding in some all-purpose seasoning. Be sure to check down below for all of the ingredients that I am going to be using so you don't miss out on any of my ingredients. I'm also going to add some fish seasoning as well as some black pepper and some mixed herbs, and just give that a good rub. As you can see, my fish is beautifully seasoned, like it even looks good to eat even when raw. I'm gonna set it to one side, let it rest for a bit before starting with my rice. For my rice, I'm gonna be using 4 cubes of spinach, and this is frozen spinach, and going in with some coconut milk. I'm gonna season this with some green seasoning, a little bit of salt and black pepper, and some all-purpose seasoning, as well as some thyme and 1 scotch bonnet pepper. Cover it up and let it boil for about 10 minutes. I'm now gonna go ahead and just make a little batter for my fish, starting with some plain flour, and you just want to season it lightly with just a few simple seasonings. I'm gonna add some all-purpose seasoning, some mixed herbs, and a little seafood and fish seasoning, as well as some black pepper. Use a whisk and mix that in very well before coating your fish in on all sides. I'm just prepping my rice, and I'm using some jasmine rice. Give it a good rinse until the water runs clear, and then I'm gonna add it into my spinach and coconut milk goodness. Once it's all added in, give it a good mix and then let it steam on low heat for about 15 minutes covered. Once my rice was steaming, I went ahead with a pot and I'm adding in some oil, and this is gonna be to fry my fish. I am gonna fry my fish for about 6 to 8 minutes, and I'm gonna make sure that it's cooked on both sides before removing it and placing it on some paper towels. Now that my fish is fully cooked, this is how it looks, guys. I had to give you a bit of a close-up because oh my goodness, it looks absolutely amazing. Put the fish on some paper towels to drain off any excess oil, and then we're gonna work on our beautiful coconut sauce. So I'm now just gonna go ahead and add in some butter and some green seasoning to the pot, followed by some bay leaves. Give this a good mix before you add in your bay leaves, okay? And maybe about 2 to 3 bay leaves, not too many. I think it adds lots of flavor. And now I'm going in with my coconut milk, okay? About 2 to 3 cups, and season with some curry powder, some salt, mixed herbs and black pepper, and give it a good mix. I like to let mine simmer for about 10 minutes before going back in with my fish. Now that my fish has been added back into the sauce, I'm going to sprinkle with some fresh parsley and cover it up for about 5 minutes before turning it off. Now it's time to work on our veg. So one of the things that I did say for this year is that I'm going to try my best to incorporate a lot more veggies into my meals, simply because, you know, I'm all about that healthy lifestyle, and especially when you have kids, it's really important to get them to eat those greens, okay? So I did clean my greens by cutting off the tips on both sides. I'm going to give it a quick rinse, okay? Quick rinse. I'm gonna season it lightly with a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, some mixed herbs, and I'm gonna put in some freshly chopped bell peppers as well as some butter. Cover it up to steam for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, check it, give it a good mix, and then let it steam for a further 5 minutes and it will be ready. This was dinner all done. Oh my goodness, guys, the fish was cooked to perfection and it held up really well because, you know, we fried it before putting it into the sauce. The spinach rice came out beautiful. I'm just gonna fluff it up a little bit. Be sure to remove your scotch bonnet pepper so that it doesn't burst. And yes, my darlings, my greens was also ready. Beautiful the rice looks, you know, I have to give it that close-up. So delicious, and it was all ready to serve. So I really hope you enjoy this easy cook with me. Try my recipes soon. Let me know how you like it. You can always find these recipes in my ebooks by visiting www.TERRI-ANN'S.com. It has been a pleasure having you here, and I'll see you again in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.